Good morning, children. So, in the last period, we were studying about the modes of nutrition. We saw about the autotrophic and heterotrophic nutrition. Today, we are going to study about the saprotrophic nutrition. Okay, now what is saprotrophic nutrition? Now, before explaining this, let me give you an example. That sometimes what happens, if there are tomatoes or some vegetables or some eatables, right? Some eatables at your house, and if they are kept for 4 or 5 days like that only without disturbance, after some time what will happen? If you keep bread, if you keep chapati for 4 or 5 days, if you keep it, what will happen? Have you ever observed anybody? Yes, you will see some black or greenish or yellowish color, some outgrowths, right? You will be just able to see its color. But when you will observe that under the microscope, you will be able to exactly see what is its structure, right? So that small outgrowths, yellow or green color or black color outgrowths that you are seeing, what is it? It is called the fungi. It is called the fungi. What is it called? Fungi. What does it do? It is a microorganism. Fungi is a microorganism. What is the meaning of microorganism? Microorganism means those organisms which cannot be seen with a naked eye. To observe its structure, you have to use a microscope. Only with the help of microscope, you will be able to observe the exact structure of fungi. So, this is fungi. You must have also heard about mushrooms. When we go to the hotels, we also order the mushroom soup. Then in some of the Chinese items, you use mushrooms, right? So what is all this? Why am I talking about this fungi or mushrooms or while discussing the saprotrophic nutrition? It is because these organisms, what do they do? When any of the item or when any living thing is dead or it is decomposed. Decomposed means, you know what? Decomposed means sadi jao. When any of the item gets decomposed, there is sadi jai. At that time what happens? You get a foul smell. You get a very bad smell. So that means from that bad smell we understand that this food item is spoiled. Right? So what is that bad smell? That food has got decomposed. So there are some organisms which obtain their nutrition from this decomposed material. Which obtain their nutrition from this decomposed material. So such type of nutrition is called saprotrophic nutrition. Fine. So the nutrition which is obtained by organisms by taking from the decomposed material is called saprotrophic nutrition. Okay. You can see on page number 6 on the right hand side, right? These organisms are called fungi. They have different mode of nutrition. They secrete the digestive juices on the dead and decaying material and convert into a solution. Then they absorb the nutrition from it. This mode of nutrition in which organism take its nutrition in the solution form from dead and decaying matter. Fine. So what is saprotrophic nutrition? Saprotrophic nutrition is nutrition obtained from dead or decaying material or dead or decaying bodies. Such type of nutrition is called saprotrophic nutrition. And organisms which obtain saprotrophic nutrition are called saprotrophs. They are called saprotrophs. All the organisms which obtain saprotrophic nutrition, they are called saprotrophs. You can see. Plants which use a saprotrophic mode of nutrition are called saprotrophs. Okay. Now this type of fungus or fungi you can see on pickles, right, on bread, right. Fungi can also grow on pickles, then on leather clothes, fine. Then sometimes you may also see on woolens, on the some cotton clothes. Why? Because of the humidity, because of the moisture which is present in the atmosphere. These clothes also, leather clothes, then the shoes, belts, they also get decomposed because of the hot and the humid climate. Because of this hot and humid and full of moisture, usually in rainy season all these things happens. Why? Because the atmosphere during the rainy season is very humid and it is full of moisture. What is the meaning of moisture? That is bhej. In Gujarati you call it as bhej. You must have heard people saying ke bhej varu vatavaran. So that is the moisture, and because that moisture is present in the atmosphere, the leather belts, then the leather items, maybe belts or purse, or they get decomposed. Okay, fine. So during the rainy season they spoil many things. The fungal spores are generally present in the air. When they land on the wet and warm things, they germinate and grow. Germinate means that the sprouts come out and then slowly and steadily they start growing. Fine. Now, we studied about saprotrophic nutrition. Is that clear? Okay. So, till now we studied about autotrophic nutrition, that is plants. We studied about heterotrophic nutrition. Then we studied about insectivorous plants, right? And then the next mode of nutrition was saprotrophic nutrition. That is the nutrition which is obtained from the dead and decaying bodies. And the plants which obtain such type of nutrition are called saprotrophs, plants or organisms, right? And this is all because of which type of climate? Hot or humid type of climate. It is usually seen in which season? In rainy season. Okay, so we stop here. You just have to revise and go through the modes of nutrition. Tomorrow we will continue with the symbiotic type of relation or symbiotic nutrition. Okay, so please go through the chapter, right? Thank you. Have a nice day.